Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
Hi Mel.
And we're here to play Fateforge, Chronicles of Kaan, continuing. What did you expect? You clicked on the damn video. Like, I don't know why I have to explain every time why you're here. I think you know. No, I'm just kidding. Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to those joining live. Welcome to you watching later. Hello, hello. Thanks to these folks for supporting the channel up here by clicking the join button down below. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for allowing us to do this. We appreciate you. We appreciate you very much. Okay. I think we need to check the super important rank overall is 4,884 now on BoardGameGeek.com.
I don't remember.
I feel like it was like 4914 or 4918 or something like that last time.
I feel like
so the game is on the rise, okay? It's on the rise, which is a good sign.
That's good.
Does that change whether I like it or not or whatever? No, it doesn't affect it in any way, but that's good. It's good for the game, I guess. But yeah, that is that. Oh yeah, one thing I do want to mention, for those that have been watching along, there is one rule that I read about like a half hour ago. I was just browsing through the rules and like seeing if there's anything pops out that we may have done wrong or didn't know or forgot. So I read at the back some of the other rules. But when we're doing skill checks, again, we didn't do skill checks for the first few episodes, but eventually we did them. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this affected us at any point, but if you have the matching trait of a skill check you're doing, there's an option you can spend one energy to reroll all your test dice once. I don't know if any of us were doing a test where we had the trait and we failed, where we could have spent an energy and rerolled. I don't know if we would have wanted to spend that energy and rerolled at the point when that happened. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if it's happening in like a rest phase or something, then it's like you're gonna get the energy back anyway. If it's happening in a story near your rest phase, maybe you do it. I don't know, but that is something we need to keep in the back of our minds. So if we are doing a skill check that we're like, man, we really want to pass this, it's like a medium or a hard one, because those medium and hard ones, again, they give you trait points, which the app tracks. So we really want to pass those. If we can. So if someone has the trait, then we should maybe spend energy to reroll all the dice once if it's like super important. If we really need that energy though, energy is important, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a rule I definitely forgot, so.
For sure, for sure. Okay, so that's that. I think we can go, y'all. Now I just need to get the app open.
We can start Act 2. I'm excited to see if this like ratchets the difficulty up or what happens.
Oh, I didn't check if there was an update today though. I just realized.
Does it tell you when you open it, or do you have to go to like another?
No, I'll check.
No worries, no worries.
We can kill some time. Whoa. Oh, that's, yep. We're loading, we're loading. I need it on a different monitor though, please. Okay, bear with me while I check for updates. It'll only take a couple seconds.
No worries. While you're doing that, I'm just thinking about potentially one of us putting this in one of our open slots. We don't know what we're gonna come. We don't know what we're gonna come in contact with.
You can't switch during combat, right?
No, but you can switch before, and sometimes.
Yeah, and you can switch with the party bag, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay. Well, I guess let's remember that we have this as a possibility. So when we do see that screen where it kind of gives us a hint about the enemies that we're gonna face, the type of enemies, then we know we have this.
True. Nope, no update for the app, so we should be good there.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever we don't play it for a few days, I'll check, but I probably won't check again before. We have the next episode's already scheduled for Saturday in 2 days, so if you're watching this, just check the playlist that I've included in the video description. You can find the scheduled streams there. You can click notify me, so you'll get a notification specifically for those streams. Or just check your subscription feed if you're subscribed. That's another way. Okay, let's, there we go. There we go. Load. First one. Oh yeah.
Act 2.
Act 2. We're starting a new act. Holy jeez. You guys ready for it? I just need to make sure that that is working. All right. Should be good. Okay.
Hi, Minion.
Minion, what up? Okay. I think I have everything open where I want it to be. Okay, let's adjust. All right. Here we go. Okay, this is what I was super excited for.
Oh.
I wanted to see the layout of Act 2, and there it is at the top of the app. So it is two combat/story, so like one chapter, and then combat/story, another chapter, and then a rest scene. Then repeat, and then basically repeat a third time, but with a little boss fight in the second to last little chapter there. Little last scene, I guess.
So this is one more set than the previous, because I think the previous was only combat, rest.
Yeah.
So this adds another little set there. Okay.
So I don't know is this longer? I would assume so, because that's a lot more combats.
Mm-hmm.
Combats roughly take about the same amount of time. They usually have around the same-ish amount of rounds, same size-ish of a map. And then the rest scenes, though, those are the ones that fluctuate depending on side quests, basically, or how much stuff you need to evaluate, or if you got to go through all your skills. Like if one of those rest scenes we unlock level 2 skills, then it's like we got to look through a whole bunch more stuff. But again, if you go into those with not a lot of money, then it's kind of quicker.
Yeah, your choices are limited in that case.
Or the time thing. If you know I want to do this thing, it costs 2, and these 2 things, it costs 1 very quickly, then that obviously makes those faster. But to me, that's like 3 rest phases, like an extra one from last time, and then 2-ish extra combats. So this act is probably going to be longer unless the story segments are shorter. But what I think is going to happen is they might start adding in some of those fun little like wandering around the map things again in some of the story. Maybe they'll surprise us with something else to make some of those story segments before the combats be a little bit more involved. But we'll see. Because they only did it that one time we were running around trying to find stuff on the map. But if you pass me the legend...
This?
The legend, not the map, the legend.
Oh, this, sorry.
There's still lots of places we're supposed to discover, so I don't know if we'll just see them like we've been discovering the last few, where it's like, oh, you found this store, you found this thing, as we're just like playing the game, you know, just going through story and stuff. But we'll see. All right, so back in the hideout, Derelos is waiting for you. The heroes return, he says. Everywhere I put my ear, I hear the same thing. Losing both an entire convoy and the certainty of fair winds for his navy, this was beyond the Ilkral's imagining. He is still reeling from the blow. We must strike again while the iron is hot. But to act against the Ilkral, we must live in the shadows. And in Esafir, that means only one thing. The Eclipse District. The city behind the city. Do you know? Do you ask about the Eclipse District or let him speak? No, let's interrupt him and find out other stuff. The Eclipse District is the secret underworld of Esafir, home to outlaws, rebels, and spies. You won't find it on a map. It lies between the material and the ethereal plane. Ethereal plane. The magical entrances to the Eclipse District are carefully concealed and change from day to day. I have obtained a guide for us. She is an ally from a faction who stands opposed to the Ilkral. Perhaps you have heard of the Anakiti of Esafir? No?
Not yet.
From the shadows behind Derelos, a large blue cat emerges with bright green eyes. Is that what the cat we saw in the beginning when we were running around that map scene that I was talking about?
Yeah,
I don't know. It described the cat, but I don't remember. So these are the heroes I've heard so much about. The cat's lips don't appear to move, yet you hear a voice speak those words clear as day. Cautiously approach the cat to pet her, or stay back. Leonardo, hello, welcome back.
Oh, it is the same cat.
It's the same cat.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You forgot.
It was a while ago. I don't remember details like that. I just remember there was a cat, and we were like, it's kind of like following along with us. So there was some importance to it. That's pretty cool. What do you think here? Cautiously approach the cat to pet her? Probably not, right?
No, I would
we must show the cat respect.
Yeah.
Because it might not be like a real cat, so like it doesn't.
And it might not be friendly.
Well, no, I'm sure it's fine, but let's just stay back. She circles you slowly. This is the first time you're meeting an Anakidae? I don't know, don't care, isn't it? There have been eyes on you since you arrived in the city. Think of every stray you didn't pay any attention to. She speaks again. We have decided to help you. We shall lead you to the Eclipse District. Do you? Ask why they decide to help you, or say nothing.
I would, ask. Let's ask.
Ask, okay.
Yeah.
I can hardly spill all my secrets, can I? Let's just say that our Anakidae tribe, the Nefeshru, is no friend of the Ilkral, and you know what they say about the enemy of your enemy. They're my pet. Entrance to the Eclipse District is guarded by powerful sorceries. First-time visitors can only enter through the portal you know as the Slippery Slope. We're heading down the slippery slope here. Your friend here is named Blue Coffee. She is the leader of the Nefeshru, a respected and powerful figure in Esafir's underworld. Not that I'm trying to flatter you, Blue Coffee. You know that it's true. She will guide you to the portal, but Ilkral spies keep watch on all who go in and out. A disguise would keep you from being recognized. Derelos reaches into a pouch and hands you a vial, each of a thick, clear liquid. Drink this. It shall be your disguise. It will wear off in an hour, but if you need to reverse its effects before that, you can simply mouth these words. He speaks an incantation and repeats it to imprint it in your memory. Do you ask about the liquid or just drink it?
Oh, I don't know that. I don't think we just drink it, but is that what you think? I think I would ask about it first.
Okay. It's a rare polymorph potion. It will temporarily change your outward. You didn't see the Harry Potter movies? You don't know what this is? No, I'm just kidding.
It also works in like Cinderella.
Well, sure, Cinderella. Yeah. You drink the potion. It tastes slightly bitter. At first, nothing happens. Then you feel a sudden twist feeling deep in your gut. The world goes dark. You wake up aware that the bodies you inhabit are not those you were used to. You stumble toward the mirror in the back of the room and see cats staring back at you. Oh man, we became cats. Blue Coffee leads you along the back streets and rooftops. Your newfound speed and agility instantly feel natural, though you're distracted by the intensity with which the smells of back alleys assault you. You have certainly caused quite a stir, haven't you? That was quite a way to announce yourselves to the Ilkral. An entire convoy smashed against the rocks. 1,000 soldiers drowned in the waters of his own harbor. And a powerful spirit freed to work its vengeance. I'm just thrilled that we have another opportunity to work together. She leads you down a winding alley that reaches the dead end behind a derelict tannery. Place the map of Esafar and the map key on the table in front of you. Remove sticker 23 from the map key. Place the party token on location 23 on the map.
Let me just move that to the side for now. There's our token, and let's remove 23. The newcomer's gate.
Oh, the swirly thing in the ground there. I don't see it there, but I see.
Yeah.
Oh, it is okay. So it's again, we can't see it on the map.
The swirl is like the entrance.
Yeah, there's the trees, and then the trees are here, and it's like it's under 23 basically on the map, which is kind of cool. It's like covered up.
Interesting.
It's there. You just don't see it on any map. That's what they told us. All right. Here we are. She gestures down a number of dead-end alleyways. Every hour, the portal changes from one wall to another. We just have to try them one by one. Suddenly, she stops, puts her nose in the air, and curses. They're here. Select one of your heroes to take a medium insight test. None of us have insight, so it doesn't really matter. Go ahead. Unless you use energy more than I use energy. No, we can't use energy reroll anyway, because none of us have that skill check that we just talked about. Or skill trait. No, we fail.
No success. Oh, okay, well.
You sniff the air, but you do not pick up anything out of the ordinary. The alley fills with cats. They appear from the shadows and jump down from the walls. Blue Coffee sneers and speaks with contempt. These fools are with the Taqueen lap cats of the Ilkral. Make for the walls. I'll meet you on the other side. She dashes off. Half the cats chase after her. The rest surround you. Your only hope is to find the portal in the right wall before the Anakiti tear you apart. You are surrounded by rival Anakiti gang. One of the alleys around you contains a magic portal that takes you to the Eclipse District. The only way to find it is to throw yourself at the furthest wall of each alley and hope for the best. You'll either find yourself in the Eclipse District, or you'll get a lump on your cat head for the effort. Find the portal that leads to the Eclipse District and exit through it. Fight. What?
Interesting.
Oh,
We're
explains why
fighting
there's
all cats.
This explains why there were so many cat enemies. I didn't understand. I was like, man, look at.
Oh my god.
When I was sorting this out, I remember being like, why is there a cat on the one side of every type of enemy in this box, except for this thing? I don't know what that is, but it's like 5 different cats. I was like, okay, what is this? Like, whoever made this game loves cats.
Oh my god. Well, I'll fight the cats because I do not.
see what's going on here. So, the red ones are easily distracted. During hero turns, heroes may discard a focus result to stun this minion. Okay,
Oh,
we'll put a little green cube on it. It won't react, but another of that type could react. And then in the enemy phase at the end, they'll just skip their turn and then remove it when they're done. Slow, ignore this enemy when dashing and exiting. Okay, that's great.
Okay, we're aware of that one.
Armor piercing. When this enemy does damage to a hero, that hero cannot use blocks and armor to reduce this damage. So, the boss cat. All right. Definitely don't have those cards nearby.
Definitely not ready for all the cats.
Yeah, let's take some time here and get all the cats out. Let the cats out of the box.
380.
Okay. This is so weird.
You know what's funny? I was thinking in my head, like, we cannot be going into a battle as cats fighting like actual enemies, but it's funny to go into a battle as a cat fighting a cat.
Yeah, that's funny.
And 63. Okay, and that's all the cats. Oops. Need that. And then we need a bunch of weird tokens we've never used before.
Those are portals. We're going to learn about those, I'm sure. They were the next rule. When I was reading before stream, I was like, oh, let's see what the next rule to unlock is. And I just saw it was titled portals. And I saw the symbol, but I didn't read it. But maybe I should have.
B, C, D, E, F. We don't need A. And then 5. Oh, 5 money.
5 money singles and 1 food.
1 food. Got it.
Okay. Now we're definitely going to need some space here.
Yeah, I can adjust. These I'll put out once we put the map out.
Enemies over here.
Here. Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna put these cats here for now, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I can put them on when we.
Okay.
Matthew, hello, meow.
Matthew, what up? I can adjust that however it goes. 3, 4, and 2. And then 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10,
There-ish.
11, 12.
All right, and this goes in there. 10. Sorry. That's interesting. Sorry. Interesting layout there. This one's there. Purple, green, red, white. I'm gonna move those like that so then I can put my dice tray there. You guys can see that.
E portal?
Where did I put all those portals?
That would be
oh. Maybe I missed that one. E. Oh, sorry, there's E.
Boss Cat's got some money.
Ooh, get him. I assume none of these cats have armor. Oh, the boss has one armor, the boss cat. Wow.
Some guarded portals, obviously.
We're going to start in the middle here. Some gems out there. In there. Alrighty. Interesting.
Main objectives: find the correct portal to the Eclipse District. Leave from exit A once you find the correct portal.
It didn't have an exit A, did it?
No, but that would be on the other side of portal A. But
oh, which we don't have out yet until we find the correct portal.
Oh, right here, look. Portal A. Ignore the exit rule for this combat.
Oh, okay, there you go.
What the
like, you're confusing me already.
If your heroes fail to create the exit as specified in the objectives, end the combat without exiting. In the case, it will end in failure. Excuse me. Note that unlike all other green minions, Anakati Stompers do not have the blocker ability. Yep, so they won't hold us there. Portals. Read Rule 5 in the rulebook section. Okay. Portal tokens connect non-adjacent zones to each other, allowing you to travel from one to another. Sometimes the destination zone is specified, at other times not. The app will explain how portals function in each combat scene. To use a portal, you must spend a move action, not a dash, while in the same zone as an unguarded portal. Guarded portals cannot be entered. Once you enter a portal, place your miniature on the destination tile or tap on the relevant portal token in the app to follow the instructions. Zones connected by portals are only considered adjacent for hero movement purposes, not for shooting or other range effects. Well, it's not like Portal, the video game. I can't shoot my gun through it and it comes out the other side. Come on. This game sucks now. Enemies cannot target heroes through portals nor move through them in any way. Portals cannot be used when exiting a combat scene unless the app specifies otherwise.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Whenever you use a portal, it says click the portal's icon in the app to follow the instructions, then remove the portal token. Find the correct portal through trial and error. Polymorph cat form. When in cat form, some die results change their effect when played as actions. Refer to card 402.
Oh, interesting. I guess that makes sense, right? Maybe us as cats don't have like specific weapons.
Cat combat actions. Well, in Anakiti form, combat die results assigned to trigger skills work normally. However, when used as actions on the combat map, the following die results must be used as the following actions instead of their usual ones.
Okay, so trigger skills work as normal. So like these work as normal.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm using the die for the die.
Well, and these results. So like this, you would, I think, have to use that. Because if you're using it as an action on the map, it turns to this.
Hold on. Combat die results assigned to trigger skills work normally.
Yeah. So when you roll a die.
It's an action on the combat map.
Yeah. So there's two things here. There's like what you roll here. They're saying you can apply this to these to convert them into other things. So if you're creating block tokens, that still works. If you're turning one die symbol into another die symbol, that works. But if you ever go to resolve any die symbol, whether you magically made it or it's on a die printed on the map to do something, you're not allowed. You must do what this says instead. So if you used a sword to turn it into a skill hit, you couldn't do what you would normally do with it. Not that it would just be a hit like normal.
Yeah.
But instead you would use it for this.
And you would do an attack and then move back one?
So this is basically giving you an action to do, which you normally wouldn't have, I guess. And then
So
any range hits just become melee because cats their claws don't like shoot out darts or anything. So
this is good too because the misses are still moves.
yeah.
So it looks like we don't really
Misses
have much
moves,
attack.
focus is block.
Or I don't anyways.
A hit
only...
is a hit with a push. A skill hit is a hit with a push. And then a range or skilled range attack, so a shot or a skill shot, turns into a, only if you can resolve the whole thing, a move and a melee.
Okay, so the basic
and you
swords
must
do
move
nothing.
and you must be able to hit something.
Yeah, so the basic swords do nothing, right? That's what I'm seeing? Because see how on the bottom it shows you this?
No, it's just saying, like I said, the following die results must be used, like, it's telling you just which ones they have to be used this way. So if it's not here, they're normal. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says when uses actions on a combat mat, the following die results must be used as the following action instead of their usual one.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
that
this
makes
is
sense.
replacing them. Yeah. Basic's just basic. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we have cat combat actions.
But only when we're in cat form. Does that mean that we're probably going to change forms? Because remember it said it wears off in an hour?
Yeah. So if we just sit here for about another 45 minutes before we start our first round, we should be good. I'm just kidding. Okay. You may not use any equipment or weapons during this combat.
Alrighty, let's just put that die right there. I guess that's, yeah.
I'm just doing that. So no, why is it all like that?
Yeah, when you go to use
I
it.
just don't want to like flip them and lose them and forget if I had armor on my armor card. And
Okay.
okay. Place all cards in your backpack and weapon slots face down until the end of combat.
I guess we could just do like,
Oh,
it's telling us.
hold on. You may not use equipment or weapons. What's equipment? Is equipment like the clothing?
That's what I assumed, yeah.
So you can still use items.
Okay.
So it's
Place all
it's
card.
the reason what it's doing. I see what it's doing. It's saying the only things that have required slots to use them are weapons and then like your armor or clothing or what they want to call equipment, I guess. So they're saying put the equipment in your other backpack slot where it is no longer active, but your items like your little trinkets and stuff I think are good. So that makes sense. I guess you're still wearing your necklaces and things. Sure, I don't know, whatever. It might tell us otherwise. Okay, until the end of combat. Okay, so it's telling us this whole combat we're not allowed to do that stuff.
Oh, but it does say place all cards in your backpack. Oh, this is my backpack, no?
This is what I just explained. Were
Yeah,
you
but-
not listening to anything I just said there? Jeez Louise, man.
Yeah, but it's saying backpack face down as well. So that's items. No?
Put all cards in your backpack. Okay, I see what you're
yeah,
saying.
sorry.
All of it face
All
down.
of it's face down. We can use anything.
I thought it was just weapons, but it's saying
Yeah,
wait,
place
you
all
may not
cards.
use any equipment or weapons. Place all cards in your backpack and weapon slots face down. Okay. Sure. Take cards 403 to 407 from the unlock box.
3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 4, 7.
Select your hero's cat card
Oh my
and place it on your hero board. If you're playing with the Enchantress from the expansion, your heroes will only be able to use the skills listed on their cat portrait card. Place all other skill cards face down. So all that talk of you switching dice results on
Yeah.
your skill cards don't even matter. So, okay. Each
Oh,
one
that's
has
me.
a cat. So you're the nobleman.
Oh my god.
Anikiti form. You only use these skills.
What does that mean? Oh, wait. I have that one. Don't I? Wait. This one?
Oh, I see. So it's just naming the ones that like
So I can still
we
use
have already.
I can still use that. And I don't have the other ones?
I guess not.
That's it then, I guess. Oh, wait. Never mind.
So I can use, it probably gives you your starting ones. Maybe not.
No, just one of them.
Focus, inspire one. Nope.
No, that's it. Okay.
Evasive action. No, I didn't take that one, but I like that one. Intimidate. Oh, I got that one. And point blank shot. Nope. Rallying cry. Nope. Okay.
How many do you get? 2?
Yep.
Okay. Maybe it depends on what they are. It's not letting you use like attack ones.
Someone's going to tune in midstream and be like, what is going on here? They'll be like, what is this? You're fighting cats and your cats? They're fighting the cats. They're fighting the pets. Okay, so we're playing now. This is going to be weird.
Yeah, this is going to be weird.
So you're going to have those back.
At least I have no choice anymore. They've taken my choices away.
Two misses.
Do I still get a stance? I assume so.
I don't know.
Because that's...
I don't know. Is that a skill? Is that an ability? You have the rulebook right beside you. Probably near the beginning. What is this called? And if this is called a skill and it didn't name it.
Hero ability.
Yeah, it's
Each hero
different.
has a
That's
unique
different.
ability.
So we
Okay.
didn't say take away your ability then.
Okay.
Just talked about skills. Okay.
Just making sure.
So yes,
I'll still
you
pick a
could use your
stance.
stance. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it did give me one where I have a stance. So I guess that makes sense. Low stance will go in. This can give me a move, basic attack, block. I guess I'll keep it. Do we think that the portal is actually random, or do we think we have to try a few and then it'll be like, oh, now you've
It's a trial and error, Mel. It's just
no, I know, but like, could you
start
pick
hitting
the
them up.
first one and it be right?
Maybe it randomizes in the app. I don't know. Could it be the furthest one away, like
I
the
know.
D? Like it's like I don't know, but these are all like equal distance away.
Yeah.
So if it's just random between those, these are closer.
But they do have stronger cats.
Exactly. So I think it's just random.
Random, okay.
Oh, we might as well just start hitting them up. I don't know.
All right, do you want to go first or do you want to go second?
I don't know yet. It's 4 rounds too, so
4 rounds, okay. Okie dokie. I think maybe we stick together-ish though, because I don't think we're as hard hitting as we normally would be.
yeah, we just gotta defeat the guarded cats, but I would probably ignore lots of the other ones. Okay, well I got 2 arrows, so that turns into 2 moves and attacks, but that doesn't really work too well here. I can do like 1 move and attack, but then the other one gets wasted. Unless some reactions happen first.
So
And then I have these misses, which could be moves, so I could, I guess, move back out. So I could move in attack, move back out, move in an attack.
move back up.
Or I can turn that into a focus and get a block token.
I'm worried about this cat. If I went first, I would probably actually take care of this cat because this cat stuns us.
Oh, wow.
Which,
Just makes us roll 1 less die.
yeah,
Yeah, that does
not
suck.
great.
He's only 1 health.
Like I could move in, take him out, move back, because he's only 1 health, take him out, then I would have a block standing here in reactions.
Sure.
See what happens. Okay, I'll go
Should I
first.
go first? Sure.
I don't know. All right. So let's use this as a move. This is me. Then I'll attack for 1. This cat only has 1 health. Then I'll move back, and then I'll generate a block. Okay.
So it's white kitty. None of them are 2.
Nope.
Okay, then green kitty.
No one's in their space.
There's one right here. He just gets a block token, I guess, because it's out of these 2, and we go with the lower initiative. Okay. All right.
Yeah, minion, we can with this easily distracted, the red cats, we can, during hero turns, they may discard a focus to stun this minion. Only for the red cats.
Okay.
If that changes something for...
Well, I just want to get the ones that are guarding things. Stunning them's kind of pointless. You might as well just kill them. There is this one loose, and these 2 that are loose. So maybe those in the future would make sense.
So if you went this way instead of that way, because that one's also now got a block. The green cats hit hard though. They hit for 2. So if you aren't going to kill them.
Gets 2. Okay. So I'll resolve 1 range, so it makes me move in, and I need damage cube on green. I will spend a miss to turn the miss into a focus, and then spend the focus to do the red cat thingy, to put a green cube on it, to stun it. Thanks, minion. And then I will spend a miss to move. And then I will spend another shot to move and attack the red, or the green kitty there. And this, oh yeah, stunned enemies probably count as enemies blocking the treasure. That's annoying.
And then the portals... We have to spend action.
You know what I should... No,
yeah, we got to spend and move. Okay.
Yeah, because there's the foot right on it, man.
Oh, yeah. I never looked at it. Okay.
Yeah, which makes me think... but that cat, red cat would hit just 1 hit. Nah, that's fine. I could have just checked it instead of doing this, because I could spend that miss as a...
As a foot?
Yeah, and just check it.
And then just take 1 damage? I mean, if you're fine with that, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I don't know how bad it's going to be. No, okay, we'll just leave it.
Okay, all right. Or cats. So white cats are going to go first. Anyone that's 2 spaces, these cats are all more than that. Okay. Red cats.
This one's done. He's done. This one doesn't do anything.
He's going to move. And
no, the guarded things never move.
He's a guarded cat. Sorry. Those guys only if they're 2 away, but
1, 2. Nope.
Away. Okay. Green cats.
Right here.
He can move because he's 1 away. Perfect. That's it. And then purple cat, no one's 1 away, so nothing happens. Okay. Interesting.
And remember, you can ignore this guy when dashing or exiting. They're slow. He's a big fat kitty.
That is true. Okay. That's it.
So start cleanup phase. So first you lick your paw, and then you rub your paw on your ear, clean a little bit behind your ear. And then you return any unused block tokens to supply, remove any stun cubes from enemies, remove red damage cubes from enemies that have not been defeated, and then the round. All right, they're going between us.
Okay, same spot. That's good. This allows me to take out the red cat here on B.
Okay, go check the portal.
And check the portal. Alrighty. Do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay. I will move with this foot. I will 2 attack for the cat. He has 2 health. Yep. And then this one I can use as a foot, which, we would gain that. And then I'll use that as a foot for portal B.
Sure. This action's irreversible. You run headfirst into the alley wall, then there's a split second of void and feeling of being pulled momentarily through a narrow pipe. And suddenly in a new place, head spinning. Teleport your hero to the highlighted zone. Remove the activated portal token. So you're down at the bottom here.
Okay.
You know what I think it's going to do is like whatever portal we go into on like round 4 is going to be like the one, but that would be lame.
I know.
Because like you still have to exit, right? So hopefully it's like we could find it early, but I bet purposefully it's always up in the top 3. That's what I would guess, but you never know.
That's all we could do.
Hopefully
at the
it's
time.
completely random and that'd be fun, but we never know. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Reactions.
White kitty.
White cat.
Nothing.
Nothing. And
Red.
Yeah, he's
In my
with
space,
you.
hitting for 1. Pa. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll spend one of these to create a foot. Remove to check F. Oh yeah, I guess I'll leave it there just in case something happens. B, C,
Maybe it's
D,
right.
E, F.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, same thing, but now I'm in the middle, head spinning. Gets me away from that cat. Don't have to waste my time fighting him right now. And then we remove the activated portal. Continue. Or I wonder if it's always like the 4th one you check.
That's
or
what I
the
was thinking.
5th one, you know?
Yeah.
Like you still have to check them all.
Like it's still random, but it's random based on what we do.
Well, we'll see.
But yeah, Minion says, no wonder the misses count as movement if they're going to be sending you around randomly. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, so I still continue with my turn. Okay. I'm facing down the boss kitty.
Yeah.
And I'm within some spaces of other kitties that do things.
Yeah, the red cats will move and attack if you're in that space.
Yeah. F3. So move can be used as move. Focus can be used as block. That's just a regular hit. This is a move and hit. So I don't have enough hits to kill the boss kitty, or I would rush right in there. This sucks. Like I could go back and kill this cat, but I don't want to be going backwards. It's a waste of my time.
Yeah, this cat's just going to move in here. It's not going to attack, so no big deal. This cat, though, is going to move 2 spaces.
Yeah.
So both of these are going to be in this space.
I think I'll go, I'll move. Purple cat's anyway. I'll move here. And then, stun kitties, the hit kitties. Stun kitties, fine. I'll use the arrow to do a move and attack this kitty, and then use the other sword to finish the red kitty. And the D portal is now exposed. Done.
Okay, cats. So white cats are going to go first.
Yep. One's
That
my
cat's
space. He's
going to stun you. Oh,
yep.
sorry.
Green
that's
cube,
you.
please.
Okay, anybody that's 1 away. Nope. Anyone that's 2 away that can move. No, these guys are both guarded.
They're not allowed to move. So,
Yeah. Nope. All good. Okay. Reds Nobody's in a red cat space.
But
Anybody
I am
that's
1, 2 away from these two.
so they're both going to move 2.
1, 2.
And then this one
1, 2.
is going to move 1, 2.
Okay.
Okay. Green cat. This one.
Oh wait, this is not being guarded anymore. I need to move this like away from them.
This green cat, I'm 1 away. He's just going to come down here. And then purple cat, you're 1 away, so he's going to move in and then attack for 1 or an attack. There's a clear path now for me to get up there with you. Just got to dash, and then.
Hoping this portal teleports me out of there. My plan.
And you could maybe go first.
Okay. And around, continue. All right, they're going after us. Sweet. So I roll 1 less die. So the 3 I'm going to pick.
Whoops.
I need a move, man. A miss. Yeah, let's take a 1 blue. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go into arrow stance for sure because of this ability here, being able to dash out of the zone. But I'm guessing I can't use... Oh, that's the same thing. So, same thing. Okay. Except I don't get any natural movement. So I am going to dash.
Oh, you're going first?
No, I'm just dashing.
Oh, dashing.
And I've do not suffer damage while dashing from zone with enemies because I'm in. Flip that though, sorry.
Well, in that case, if I could go first,
Yep.
that'd be amazing.
Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. Get out of there. Or teleport and find the exit.
Okay, so I'll spend this foot to interact with the D portal. Portal activated. As you approach the alley wall, you notice a faint shimmer. You stop and stare at it. The surface of the wall is shifting gently like the surface of a calm pond. And then you see it, an alley beyond it, different to the one you're standing in. You found the portal!
Yes.
Replace the portal token with exit A. Oh, no. I'm not getting teleported out.
Oh, no.
No! This is not what I wanted.
Are you able to possibly get rid of some of this before they all attack you?
No.
Well, I guess they won't
I'll
all
just
attack.
leave.
We have to hope that. I guess you could just.
Yeah, I'm going to leave. Okay. Yeah, so we got to get a path clear to
Unless
A
we
is now what
can't-
we're working on.
Yeah.
And getting that food token would be nice. Okay. So that's great. All right. So then I'll use this move and I'll move here. I'll pick this up for our party bag. I guess before I left, I could have killed the 1 health little white kitty. In the herd a bit. And then I'm there for the beats. That's all I got. All right.
Reaction time. Kind of want one of those.
So white cats, the 2 don't move. Perfect. And then purple boss kitty is going to move in and hit me for 1. So I've lost my 3rd health. Oh no. And continue. Go ahead.
I think I can actually kill this boss. Okay, I need to spend.
Do it.
I need to spend a.
He's holding some loot.
I know. I need to spend an energy to move. Then I can use this arrow to move in and deal 1 damage.
Armor broken.
Then I can use these 2 arrows to attack for the 2 that will kill him.
No, that's not how they work. Arrows are using that same ability that you possess.
Yeah, I did that. But now I have regular.
Oh, sorry. You just said I'm going to use an arrow.
Oh, sorry. If I said arrows, if I
You
picked
meant
these up, I
swords.
meant swords.
Oh, okay.
Because I just
wasn't
had it.
watching. I was just listening.
I apologize. I'm going to use the 2 swords for the 2 hits. And then we'll be able to take that gem because he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm tempted because I can't do anything else.
Kill one of these.
Yeah. So I'm going to use this arrow to go this way. That's you. To move and 1 attack, which will allow me to take that as well. Because these cats are only 1. Okay.
All right. So we've gotten the food token and 2 gems?
3 gems because we got the boss one. We only have 2 left.
Okay.
Yeah, because if we still...
All right. Enemies. So
Enemies.
this cat's not going to move.
Nope.
What did the red do?
Oh, they both move in attack. These guys 1, 2, 3. That guy's gonna do nothing.
So I take another damage and
Green
another
is-
damage.
Oh no, green is doing nothing, and purple cat is dead. Okay.
Clean up. Oh, and they're going first. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm gonna get KO'd. Yeah, because if they go first, they automatically hit. There's nothing we can do to stop that.
Only one will hit.
Oh, that's right. In reactions, one hits.
And then we just try to kill them.
Okay. Yeah, true. Okay. That's fine. Well,
I only have one attack. Where's that cat card? That can give me a move. This can give me a block, I guess. If I'm in.
those are the ones we can stun too with the focus. I can stun both.
Okay, yes, I can stun. Oh, okay,
but that still doesn't help us get out, and we're on the last round. So I would have to like stun, and move to get to here, but they would still go and get in the space.
No, if they're stunned, they won't.
Oh yeah, if they're stunned, we're fine.
Yeah,
I think we're fine.
I think we're good.
Okay.
But it's, yeah.
So anyways, let's see. Maybe they won't even react. So you're going first? Or I'm going first?
You're going to go
Doesn't
first.
matter? Okay.
No, I'll go first in case they...
I don't think it matters.
No, it doesn't matter. Because you're already in the space.
Show enemy reactions. Go. Red cats, you stupid cats.
All
okay.
right, so one
doesn't matter which one, but they will hit me for 1. I'm down to 1 health. Oh my god.
And purple cat's dead.
Oh, that might change things actually. I'm going to undo that because sometimes it switches things, but I don't think so. Okay, so white cats are there, but they don't do anything because they're busy guarding portals. And then, yeah, I'm going to get hit for 1. So I'm down to 1 health left. Oh my god. And it's, yeah, we don't, yeah.
You have to just eat food, I guess. You get 1 back.
Maybe they'll let us because we're in cat form, and then when you transfer back to regular form, you don't have all the same wounds you had in cat form. I don't know.
Yeah, because it didn't let us use our armor and stuff. So
well, it gave us block tokens like crazy, and I just chose never to take them. But I could have made so many block tokens, and try to be more cautious. But I was like rushing to try to find the portal, thinking we'd have to check every single one. But it's okay. Right. Sure. I'm doing a focus with a stun, and then a move. Playing it safe. Yeah, because I could have moved in here and killed this guy, got some loot, but then moved back,
can get it.
Stun, but then I wouldn't be.
I think I might be able to get it. If I
go ahead.
move, I'll just try.
But if you go through those guys, you'll take a damage. On the exit.
No. I think I can get out of there, but let's just try.
Yes,
Let me
I'm
just
done.
see.
Go ahead.
Move. If I can't, I'll rewind. Then I can use this
You could
arrow.
have dashed in the thing. Oh, no, but you didn't want to.
No,
Yeah.
to move and attack.
Yep. You kill this one.
Okay.
You get the gold.
Then I move. And if I'm in there and I leave,
You take a damage. But isn't that a move, what you're
Oh, yeah,
sitting
this is a
there?
move. Sorry. That's no. I knew that, and then when I re-looked at it, I
Cool.
saw
So we just
this.
missed 1 gold.
Yep.
Didn't check 2 portals. Okay. So
Activate.
enemies doesn't matter. They're stunned. Clean up. End of round. We don't want to play an extra combat round. We already left. Through the exit. We found the correct portal. We left through the exit. We confirm it. Recover 1 health. And then I tell him that I have 2 health left. And then you have full health.
Oh, yeah.
And we already selected all those. +1 victory point. Combat's 5 out of 5. Gems, 4 gold worth of gems. Loot collected, none. You leap through the portal and have a brief sense of being thrown at great speed through a vast void. Then suddenly you find yourself in a busy twilight street. There, a strange cast to the light. You look up. The sky above you is full of glimmering purple stars. You feel as if you are inside a great bejeweled sphere. With a sickening lurch, you feel your familiar body emerge out of your temporary cat form as if from a cocoon. You look at the crowd around you, but no one seems to have batted an eyelid at the sudden transformation. Take out the Eclipse District map. Okay, is that what these things are in the bottom of the box that I put there so long ago? Probably start cleaning up some stuff, but yeah, in the box there's like...
Oh.
I just saw these there and I was like, eventually these are going to be a thing, but I didn't know what they were. So I never really...
Oh my god, it's got hidden information.
Yeah, I forgot about these. And there's another one in there, which I'm sure is later some other crazy place we're going to go.
Oh my
We'll just leave that buried there until we remember, or be told to remember. It says now you're going to peel off sticker 30.
Okay. Peel off sticker 30. I don't know the best way to do this, sorry. Oh no, it's not peeling very nicely.
Oh, whoopsie.
That's not me.
I know.
That's the game.
We play Gloomhaven games. We know how some sticker production can not be the best quality.
It's okay, we'll just... Something... It's the inn. I can get that off.
I don't think it matters that much. It is the Cloak and Dagger Inn.
Oh, and it has that circly thing. Oh, that's funny. Look at this in the night with all the lights on.
That's cool.
That is neat. Okay, I guess I probably don't need those.
We're back in human form, so... Right?
I don't know, are we?
I don't know.
Hasn't told us yet, so I'll leave this here for now.
Well, it did say in the story. So peel off sticker 30, place your party token on location 30 of the Eclipse District map. Take story card 14 from the unlock box and add it to your story deck. Remove cat portrait cards from your hero boards and place them in your hero boxes. Oh, this is going to be a thing again.
You can be a cat again. Oh my god. Here you go. Story card 14. Put my cat.
Story card 14.
away.
The Nefreshru leads you to the Eclipse District, a Saphir's secret outlaw quarter, which exists between the material and ethereal planes. Put that in the back of the story deck, so it's all in order, hopefully. Okay. Okay. You see neither Derelos nor blue coffee as you begin making your way through the crowd. In Esafir, people of all kinds rub shoulders, but everyone adopts the dress and habits of Chronicles. Here, you spy the custom of all of Kaan, and even beyond. Do you stop to scan the crowd or keep moving?
Keep moving.
Just then, you see blue coffee approaching you through the crowd. You're glad to see a familiar face to lead you through the chaos. Down the arched alleyway, and up a flight of stairs, you find yourself in front of a sprawling, ramshackle tavern. It looks like at least 5 or 6 separate buildings hastily crammed together. Welcome, Blue Coffee says, to the Inn of the Cloak and Dagger. You find Derelos waiting for you inside. Well, isn't this wonderful? All of us gathered together again. It's time I revealed my plan. As with all empires, Cartago is built on violence. We can start with this very city. Its grand palaces and beautiful gardens are built on a foundation of blood. Before the rise of Cartago, Esafir was a colony of Gardat. The Gardat princes were a corrupt dynasty, yet that can hardly excuse the savagery of Cartago's conquest of the city 150 years ago. No one was spared. Those who survived the fighting were taken prisoner and led into the Gadagan. The Gadagan is a vast underground mausoleum where the old Gardat nobility buried their dead. The city's cult of death had a great temple in those subterranean halls. And the stories don't end there. Some believe there's an ancient site of vast power beneath Esafir, and that the lower crypts of Gadagan connect to it. Do you ask about the cult of death? Ask about the ancient power, say nothing.
Yeah.
Esafir had a powerful cult of death once, Derelos says. The Elkrol has been ruthless in hunting them down, but remnants of the cult live in the city shadows. Alas, Derelos says, I have heard the stories often enough, but I cannot tell you if they are true or not. After Cartago's conquest, everyone inside the city walls was cast into the dark of Gadagan. Every entrance was sealed up, and they were left to die a slow death. But though they are dead, they linger there, animated by their hate for Cardical. Derelos pauses and smiles. Do you remind him you are here to rescue Naski? Yeah, what the hell's going on? What are we doing over here?
I thought that's why we were here.
Or ask how we'll achieve this. What do you want to say?
Remind him. Let's remind him.
Remind him?
Yeah.
Once we break open the gate again, Derelos says, chaos will descend upon Estafir. The center of the Empire will not hold. The Ilkral's forces will be facing the ghosts of this Empire's crimes. There could be no better distraction to rescue your friend now.
I feel like this guy just keeps telling us, like, okay, do this, and then we'll get to him.
Yeah,
do this, and then we'll get to him, and we're not getting there.
The Empire did the best to hide the entrance of Gatagan, but there is a man here in the Eclipse District, an information broker. He calls himself Magpie. Nothing happens in Estafir without his knowledge. If anyone can lead us to the Gatagan, it's him. You must meet him on your own. My face is too well known in these circles. Blue coffee will lead you there. Take story card 13 from the unlock box and add it to your story deck. So, Sinshi asks in the chat, is this campaign replayable or is it one and done? This is our first time playing it. We're playing through it blind. There's lots of surprises, but according to the rulebook, it explains that the first time you play through the campaign is meant to have some discovery, but also to kind of teach you the rules. There's like 3 pages in the back of the rulebook that are advanced rules that you will not know when you first start playing. I mean, you can read them if you want, but they're not unlocked yet. But that is just so when you're playing through the game the first time, you're not overwhelmed with rules. You can get the game to the table. But when you play through your first campaign, you'll then know all those rules. And they're supposed to teach you through your first playthrough through. Also, you'll discover all these locations behind stickers. And that is totally fine. It's your first time here, you're learning the place. But supposedly the campaign's fully resettable, fully replayable. You'll just now know all the locations that you've discovered already. And you'll know all the rules. But suppose you can play through it with new characters, make different choices. You're not going to see every single scenario. Things are going to behave differently but with choices you make. When you win or lose might change what happens to you. How good you do, how bad you do changes throughout the app. So your second time playing through might be different. You play through a different player count. Mm-hmm. But of course, you'll know a lot of things when you play through. But I don't know if it's super linear of a story. But it is not like taking these stickers off does not ruin it going forward, supposedly. Like, when it tells you to take a sticker off in the future, or it tells you about a rule in the future and you're playing through again. And it even says you might be told about a rule again when you're playing through the campaign the first time. Just ignore the next time it tells you to go look up that rule if you already know it. So that's kind of how the game works. It's not meant to be like a legacy game where like once you take these stickers off, the game's destroyed. Not that at all. It's just meant to be the first time you're playing through. It's your first time in this city. It's your first time in this world. So they want you to kind of discover it slowly, including the rules, and then reveal those to you. And then once you've done that, you obviously know the game. But you could play it with some friends who've never played and go through it again. And, you know, you'll see all the stickers removed, but it's like, that's the thing. So
even the branching paths and stuff in the story, some of the things that happen are not preventable. So like you can't actually choose. They may be based on a dice roll or something like that. So even if you kind of knew the story, you may be forced in a different direction just because of a dice roll being different than the first time.
But I'm sure you still fight the same, like, 3 main bosses.
Maybe, yeah.
You still go to the same areas, maybe. I don't know. Maybe in a different order. I'm not sure what the app does, right? It's all hidden, and I would only know going through it multiple times. Mm-hmm. But Leonardo knows the game says it is replayable. There's a lot of branching paths and many variations of the epilogue.
Oh, perfect.
Cool. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
So the Gatagan is a vast mausoleum underneath the city. When Cardical conquered Estafir, the Gardot nobility were buried alive inside, and it was sealed away. Derelos wants to free the restless spirits to wreak their revenge on Cardical. Okay. Blue Coffee leads you through the winding streets of the courts of the Eclipse District. When you reach a quiet alley, Blue Coffee fixes you with an incisive look and says, "This ally of yours, Derelos, he's a piece of work." Or sorry, this ally of yours, Derelos, he's a piece of work. To be sure he has vision and the determination to see it through, and yet something about him makes my hair bristle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't trust this guy.
You have no reason to trust me, but I ask only that you consider a proposal. Last month, a woman named Nexin was executed on the Moor of Murmurs. Like Naski, she was an annular Analar kept in the Imperial Palace. The story is that she was caught consorting with a secret lover in the Breeze Garden in defiance of the Old Crawl. We have reasons to believe that Nexin had learned something she was not meant to know, and this was the true reason behind her execution. When you meet the Magpie, bargain with him for information about Nexin, who she was meeting, what she knew, anything would be helpful. If you get us this information, we will lead you to Naski directly. Down the alleyway, Blue Coffee stops in front of a large green door. Consider my proposal. One last thing. Remember, anything you reveal to the Magpie will reach the ear of anyone with the coin to pay for the information. Be careful what you say. She disappears into the shadows. You knock on the door and it creaks open. There is no one behind it. Inside, you find yourself on a path that crosses a rich, well-tended garden. You walk past trellises blooming with jasmine flowers and fountains, replete with water lilies. Darkness descends far too quickly. The path ahead warps and multiplies. You hear the distant calls of strange beasts and close by the rush of movement. A sudden wind rushes through the foliage, turning the lush greenery around you into ash and blowing it away. The earth under your feet crumbles away, revealing a yawning void of darkness. The purple moon in the twilight sky shatters, its shards raining down around you. At the same time, the paths ahead shift and twine themselves around each other. It feels like the world has gone to pieces, and you need to put it back together. All right, fight time.
Before you click this fight, do you want to eat some food or anything?
We ate dinner right before we started streaming, Mel. I'm not hungry yet. Yes, I will. I just want to read this, and I was going to stop and I have a question for the chat.
Yeah, okay.
So you're trapped in a labyrinth that is falling apart around you. Sections of the path are fragmented into the void. To find a way out of the strange place, collect fragments of shattered moon that have landed around the area by defeating the enemies guarding them.
Oh.
Fight. Okay. So I have a question. I'm trying to remember what it was. I had it, and now I forget
I'm
it.
sorry, I asked for the food. I'm so sorry.
You threw me off, but...
I just didn't want you to click fight, and then...
I just wanted to get to a point to stop, and then we can have a little side chat, but I forget what it was.
Where's my other card?
Ooh. Oh, it was about the expansion. So the app keeps asking us if you own the expansion. If you have the expansion, we would have some other characters, supposedly. I don't know what else is in this expansion. Leonardo or anyone in the chat knows what the expansion that already exists contains. Does it have its own campaign? Does it add more to the campaign if you own it? Is it like Fantasy Flight Games, app-driven board games? Is it just more components that if the app knows you have them, it will mix them in? Is it that kind of thing? Like, you know, when you tell Manage the Madness you have some extra expansions, they'll start mixing those monsters in older scenarios and start mixing in some tiles, or like, you know, Lord of the Rings, Journeys of Middle-earth, we'll start using enemies from different stuff. Leonardo says it's new items and equipment. The expansion is 2 things. Oh, okay. But I know they said they're working on a whole new, like, campaign, I think. I don't know if it's a new campaign. I don't remember exactly. I don't know if they meant a crowdfunding campaign. Oh, it adds a sequel to the game. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I was just curious. It keeps asking us if we own it. So I was like, I wonder how that changes it up too. Based on Zinshi's question about like, how replayable is it? It's like, if you buy that expansion, throw it in, does that make things more replayable to play the first campaign through again? You know, does it spice it up? Just like if you were to go back and play like some early Mansion of the Madness 2nd edition scenarios after you buy an expansion, or if you play a Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth campaign, an early campaign after you buy a few expansions, it does spice it up and change it up and give you more upgrades and characters to play with and stuff. So I was wondering if it's a similar idea.
Just putting the cats away that.
And if you start the main game with the expansion, you get new hero, item, and equipment. Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. So I guess we're going to the fight.
But you're gonna eat first, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
We have 4 food.
Okay.
How much health do you need?
5.
You want to eat all of it? I would probably say yes, right? Because potentially we can get more. We can buy more food. I'm assuming this.
I don't
is the
normally
second
take
of our
so
third.
much damage though.
I know, but that's why I'm thinking like that one was a weird one because you couldn't use your arrows in that one.
Yeah, but I could have been slower and used block, and we probably been okay. Sure, I'll eat 4. I mean, like, what else are we going to use it for, right?
Yeah, we
but
have
eventually
money.
we'll need more. But the game's only going to get harder.
Hopefully we can get more. These are... I doubt we'll need these cats, so... That like that. Okay.
It's a similar idea where I was correct. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right.
I'm gonna put this one back, or do we think we're gonna need this?
I'll
Or
just
keep this
put
with
it
the
back.
encountered cat.
No, I put it back in the numbered
okay,
deck where it
it'll tell us to
belongs,
take-
maybe.
Yeah, it'll probably tell us to take it out again. Okay.
So we have Resurrect. So we got those little skeleton guys again. When defeated, flip this enemy token in the next cleanup phase, flip it back. Has Slow. You ignore the enemy when dashing and exiting. Frontliner. All shot actions assigned to the zone must hit the frontliner first. Life Drain. When this enemy deals damage in its zone, add 1 armor to it up to a max of X. See card. And Blocker. Heroes in the same zone cannot leave voluntarily.
So do we bring the
Sure.
Cloak of Rebirth?
Yep.
We both have armor, right? Do you want it, or do you want me to take it? I'm fine to if you don't want to. I just think one of us should.
Yeah,
have it.
you go ahead. You're the melee person, right? You'll be in their space more
Yep.
often, you think?
Yep. Okay. So just a reminder to everybody, this says, enemies with the resurrect ability in your zone do not revive during cleanup. So see if we can take advantage of that. Okay.
Doggo. Oh, I just put away the cats. The dog's on the other side of one of them.
23. They're all enemies we've seen before.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, no new enemies. Okay. Is that a mimic chest?
I don't know. We'll find out. Probably a trap of some kind.
B, C, D, E. B, C, D. Oh, I'm missing one. B, C, D, E. E is what I'm missing. Oh my god. Brain fart there. Okay. A, B, C are the fans. See those. Okay, I got all those.
Four yellows, one orange.
Okay, so I only have 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make
Yeah,
change
make
here.
change, of course.
1,
There's even a higher
2,
5.
3.
Put the 5s.
Oh, okay.
Use the 5s for sure.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so then we need 4 singles, and there's lots of money that we can get this. Oh, look at this one.
Yeah.
This is cool looking.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Kat
5, 3,
says,
4,
a
3,
bit of a
6.
lurker, but so glad you do these streams.
Well, thanks.
Thank you for lurking.
I'm so glad you watched them. Because if you didn't lurk, I wouldn't be able to do this for a job. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks
you.
for lurking.
We love our lurkers.
And I know, Cat Weasel, you're hitting that like button. So I thank you for that, too. Helps other people find the channel to lurk. And I'm all for the lurkers. I love it.
There is
I'm a professional lurker.
time tokens. Now,
Yeah.
I don't think it's me to
Okay.
get those.
Anyways,
Sorry.
I just need to focus on my
sorry.
numbers. There is so many. And that's the part I don't like is like digging for tiles.
Do you want me to do that?
35, 34, 36. Then we can talk once they're all
No worries. I'm
out
so
of the
sorry.
tub here.
I thought I was just
Yeah, there's like so look at how many I have to get out. I'm just like, yeah, let's get to it. And they're small rating. 33. Okay, so that's all the long ones. I kind of go by size to get all the ones of the same size. So 29, 27, 17 and 18 of those size. 18, I think I said. 17, I think I said. 29, I think I said.
And 31.
31.
Let's go on that side. Let's go up there somewhere. Oh.
I didn't say 31.
Oh, Sorry, that's what I...
29, 27.
Oh, 29.
27.
I apologize. That's...
Yeah, that's confusing.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's not
31.
31 is here.
$32. 6 down the middle. $20 and $19.
I don't know how big. I can move it around. I just want to get it on the board, and then we can
Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
see like that. We need 5, 2, 23. 36. That one. 34. They're not touching that one.
Yeah, just like line up to the edge of the tile.
And then I just don't know the orientation of those ones. And I have one in my hand that I'm unsure where this goes. Oh, at the very top. And then that connects these up here. Okay.
Leonardo, I figured that out when I first punched out the cardboard for the game. I realized that they use literally like 4 different sizes of tiles and then just repeat them with different art on them. So obviously you could just grab the size you need and slap it down. But I'm a sucker for like, they took the time to put the art on it and to make the table presence look nice and kind of, like you say, it's for theme. But also for setup, like following along visually, like I like kind of look at the art when I'm placing enemies and quickly looking at the screen. So like it helps a little bit. It does take longer for setup to find the tiles you need. Thankfully, we don't own like 10 expansions for this game and have like Mansion of Madness,
Yes.
where we're like trying to set up the same idea. And we're looking for one rectangle like hallway. And we have to look through 57 different hallways and both sides of them. It's like very annoying. So I'm glad there aren't that many tiles. So it's not as annoying as we've played in other games yet. But those games weren't annoying when they were just core sets either, right? So, but yes, I totally understand. We could just grab like a bunch of long tiles, throw whichever one there, whichever side, doesn't matter. But then it's like kind of cool. We're like out in a grass area. We're trying to find some entrance to some building here. You know, it's kind of neat. But yeah, I totally understand that. Like, if we're just trying to be for speed, we just grab like the sizes. But I like the presentation, so that's why I follow it. But
Oh, that goes there, I was gonna say. And then I just have these, but it's hard for me to see which ones go where, and I don't know if they matter. So sorry.
what are you trying to see?
Just the letters on these little fan.
Portals?
Yeah, D goes here. C is in that one. Okay, E is here. And then B is here. Okay, none of them are guarded. And the only things that are guarded, I think, if I'm correct, is the C and A and B. Yeah, okay. Okay. Thank you. I did, because I figured those portals might matter and I didn't know.
Yeah.
I want
So
to make sure they're in the right spot.
yeah, just keep the enemies like far away from them
Oh, yeah, to
because
show that
at a
they're not
glance.
guarded.
Well, yeah, because I'll even think that when I'm quickly looking around the board.
Yeah. Okay, so then I'll set these up.
All right, main object. Oh yeah. Everything is on the board.
Yep.
So main objectives: defeat enemies guarding the moon shards, which are objective tokens, and collect objective tokens A, B, and C. Combine the moon shards in the same zone. As soon as all 3 objective tokens are in the same zone, carried by 1 or more heroes, place exit A in that zone. Do you have exit A nearby?
No.
Well, that's on the back of this one, actually.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's not.
No,
That's
I-
on a portal. Never
Got
mind.
it.
It was, yeah, the portals are the ones that are the exits. Yeah. Okay. Then leave from exit A. Complete all main objectives to succeed. Special rules. Traps. I was right. Read rule 10 in the rule book unlock section. Trap tokens represent a variety of unpleasant contraptions that the heroes can fall foul to if they are not careful. When you enter a zone with a trap token, you can choose to either A, discard anything but a miss to ignore the trap, or B, trigger the trap by drawing a card from the trap deck. Oh, we have a trap deck. I know this deck. It's in there. Get out the trap deck. It has a divider.
Oh, it says, yep, I see. I see.
Show the folks the cool, in our unlock box, there's like dividers for it. So just grab the traps out of there. These are things I set up for the game weeks ago, and then I forget they're a thing, and then it's like, oh, surprise.
I assume I shuffle.
Let's find out. Okay, you draw a trap card from the trap deck and suffering its effects, or C, trigger an ability that removes a trap if applicable. If you take a card, discard the trap token. Traps count as an enemy for the purposes of exiting and thus deal damage if they're in the exit path.
Makes sense.
So just for exiting. They don't count as enemy if you're dashing out.
Right. Which makes sense so that you can't like stay on one side of the trap and then just blast through it. Okay. So it doesn't specifically say, but I feel like I should, right? Just to...
All right, let's continue reading. So portal B is connected to portal C and portal D is connected to portal E. So B and C, B and C.
Oh, okay.
So,
diagonal.
South, east to northwest. And then D is connected to E. So D and E, the opposite.
Okay.
So I think vice versa too, right? So if you're way up here, you need to get back to here or something.
Okay.
Okay, if a hero enters the portal using a move action, they'll immediately teleport to the tile with the connected portal. Ignore the exit rule for this combat. If your heroes fail to create the exit as specified by the objectives, end the combat without exiting. In that case, it will end in failure. At the end of this round, all tiles marked with a time token will disappear, as will any enemy, hero, or token on it.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
So they're like drawbridges that go up. So we got to get in there before they're gone, kind of.
You know what would be amazing?
It's only the two with the dogs on them, right?
Yeah, but you know what would be amazing is if you were standing like right here and it pulled enemies to it because they're all going to leave. So it's like an easy way if we can lure enemies onto that tile specifically.
Yeah, but I think what we're trying to say is get through them
because-
before.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got to use the portal.
Or you got to use a trap.
Well, go through the trap, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want to go through the trap, so we need to get through the other way, is what it's saying. Okay, so 4 rounds only to go get those guys with the shards. Now, if you take a look at the board, the guys we need to defeat to grab their stuff and then meet together, obviously we have to use portals, but if these disappeared before we got across on them, I think that's really sucky because then you have to go to these spaces and then you have to spend moves on these to go up to here and then you come from this way. Where are we? Down here? Mm-hmm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this trap business, I think we just want to avoid that completely.
I mean,
and then this guy's the last guy we grab. So we could do a little split up where one goes this way, one goes this way, and we try to get to these guys as quick as possible, get these, and then we get back here and we do the business here.
I think it's going to be really rare that we would have enough dice, movement die, to do this. Even with dashing and spending it. But we'll see. I guess we'll see what we roll.
I'm for sure dashing. But anyways,
Yeah.
so one of us goes first. Let's see here.
Oh, I can make my choice again. Let's go with that. Maybe the range
Whoa,
will be helpful.
3 misses. Fantastic. And a move and focus.
Oh,
So I'm going to spend an energy to reroll all my misses.
I can re-roll the miss on my weapon. No, I can't re-roll that one.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do the energy part. I didn't roll an arrow there, so I could just do this reroll, which I would have to reroll all of it. So that's what I would get.
Let's do that. Okay, do I have to put armor on any of these guys? No. Okay.
So I will dash for sure.
Oh, we can't leave voluntarily through these spaces.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, okay.
So there's one enemy you got to kill. And then there's range guys, but hopefully we're not
Got
in range of
two-
them.
2 damage. Okay, I can do 2 damage with that.
And when is it? End of this round, these remove?
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think we can make it, but maybe one of us can.
So if I spend energy to go here after killing this guy, then I have 1 move to get here, but that's not enough.
Yeah, and if I spend a movement and an energy, I can't get through either. Okay. Well, I mean, if we have to go this way and then...
So this way, though, involves a trap.
I think
so just one of us spends
any die that's not
to
a
ignore
miss.
it. I don't want to draw a card. But it just stays there.
Who has the resurrect? Just the blue. Okay.
Okay, so if someone takes a card, the trap's gone. But I'd rather just throw away a die. So if I spend... Like I could go... If I go first, which I don't need to, I don't know. Where are the guys that crumble? It's these guys, right?
Yeah.
So I could move in here with my move, throw away this focus as the trap ignoring, and then I do 2. Oh yeah, technically we have this now.
Oh, so
I was a cat for so long, I forgot what my real abilities were.
That could get rid of one of the green guys ahead.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other arrow would get rid of this guy. And then, boom, that's open. But then this guy's on our tail. But I could spend an energy to get in there.
I can kill that guy on our way. Oh, you can't because the red guy is a frontliner.
Yeah, so I do the other way around.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter,
yeah.
but it's like still can happen.
Okay.
All right, so that's me, but then again, they would react. So I don't know. What would these guys do?
Those guys are just going to use their arrow.
Ugh.
And then this guy would attack. I mean, getting hit once is fine. Yeah, I think it's okay if you go first.
Okay, I'm going first.
Start the party.
All right. So I'll move in. I'll throw away a die for the trap. And then I will use headshot. No, sorry. I'll just use a regular shot to kill this guy. And then I'll use headshot once, now that that frontliner's gone, and I'll toast this guy. Right, he doesn't have an armor, right? No one has armor?
No one has armor, no. Only green or 2 health, everyone else is 1.
Yeah, I'll just leave it there. All right, reactions. Red guy, he's just gonna hit you for 1.
Yep.
Green guy, so there's 2 that are closest, would be the lowest initiative one. Are actually not shooting arrows, which is kind of cool. He's just gonna move to your space, but that blocks you from moving out unless you kill him.
Yeah, I can kill him.
So go ahead.
Okay.
Show me that.
So I will use this
Finish him.
flaming die, which will generate 2 attack, which I will finish him with.
Minion, I think it might be the first time I used it, but I don't remember. That was so long ago. Well, I got it in the recovery phase, right? And that's what we last did. But I don't know if I took it on the side quest or I got it after that. I can't remember.
All right, this I'm going to use my ability to, once per turn to generate a block. I can move. I really want this money, but we're going to sacrifice the money, I think, because I don't want to get hit from this guy. And
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit from both. So we're going to move with the foot. And then my miss doesn't do anything. Oh, yeah. Trap. I have to draw a card. Oh, I still have this.
You don't have anything to discard for the trap?
No, maybe I don't move in then? Hold on. Hold on. This is what my situation looks like after I kill.
I mean, the trap, there could be some cards in here that do nothing.
I could get rid of this. I'm not going to get hit. Yeah, I'm not going to get hit. Because this guy, he doesn't have range. This guy doesn't move. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get hit. So
Because
let's...
you have a block token.
No, but I don't even need the block token is what I mean. So I don't
Why won't he hit you?
Because I'm not going to be there.
Oh.
And he doesn't have range and doesn't move.
Okay.
So let's move, and I'll throw away this die.
Okay.
So I
So
don't...
you ignore the trap also. But
Yeah.
the trap stays. So if we ever want to go there, we get trapped again.
Okay.
Oh, this
no.
ability.
I think he hasn't used it for a while, but
This ability right here, I feel like I may have not used this the whole campaign. I definitely used it when I was playing the game off stream when we were learning. I use this a lot. But in this stream, like in the campaign on live stream, I've been thinking this sits here and I never get to use it. Yeah, this one. Blue archer.
the blue archer will hit. Oh, no, retracted.
Oh, if you stayed here, these two would move in, but then they wouldn't hit you. This guy would hit you. But
Yeah.
all right.
And the red, but it's fine.
Starting enemy turns. Okay. Doggos.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Dogs. Nobody's within 2, which I also calculated so that they're not going to move and they'll just leave at the end. Also, I guess that means we lose these gems, but that's fine.
Okay, blue guys.
Skeletons.
1, 2, no.
No.
1,
Oh.
1, 2.
So these guys are both.
So what are they doing?
They're going to move.
Towards what though? What is that on the card? I can't see.
Oh, they're.
Oh, they're just going
they're
to the first
moving towards
person.
us. Okay.
Away from the objective.
Red. Nobody's in the space of a red guy.
Yep.
And green, 1 space away or in the same space. No. Okay.
Okay. Clean up phase. Do we have anything to clean up? Your block token or anything? No. Okay.
Probably just remove those.
So remove the tiles with time tokens on them as well as any enemy heroes and tokens on them. Any heroes removed that way will no longer be part of the combat scene.
Imagine.
Oh no.
Okay. It's clever.
Round 1 has ended.
Clever way to use time.
At the end of this combat round, all tiles with the time token will be removed. So now, if we didn't make our way in. Yeah, so that's why the portals are there, I guess. So the trap room and then the very end connecting room will be gone, but at least this room in the middle will still be there that we're going to. But I think next, after that, maybe this middle room will disappear?
Maybe.
I think so.
Oh, we need that. Oh, no, we need that.
No.
Yeah, because the top room's going away, so there'll be no connection between.
Well,
we
next
have to
round,
jump.
and then there's portals that could get you on either side, but it doesn't know that we've picked up the objective here, so maybe not. Yeah, it's a very cool scenario.
Okay, let's put these on so I
Yeah,
remember.
exactly. Put the time tokens there to remind us the floor is lava.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. They're going to go after us. I'm going to roll the same dice as last time, not the yellow. Oh, this is good.
Oh, I got an arrow. No reroll. But I got 2 misses. I can reroll 1 miss per combat scene. Or I'll just spend... Yeah, probably I'll spend an energy to reroll both of these. Okay, 1's still a miss. I'll reroll this miss with this item. Okay.
I'm going to dash.
Yeah.
I do
have a range attack.
I can take out both of them.
Yeah, so if you're going first,
Or
I will dash for sure then, just for the extra movement.
Yeah.
If you take care of them, because then I could do, I mean, I do have a melee also, but I could move and then go up to one of these areas and then do range attack in.
Oh, okay.
And then I have, also I could turn this into a range attack also, but that doesn't really help us here.
We should be safe. Yeah. Can you kill both? They only take 1. I have 3 hits.
You have 3 hits, you have a move?
Yeah, 1 move and 3 hits.
Or no?
Just 1.
That's fine. We're only on round 2 out of 4, so.
Yeah, I think we're okay. And we just pick up those objectives.
Again, we can use energy to move whenever we need, but I might save that for like if on the last round we're kind of like need to use it. But
yeah, but I feel like we're okay. Okay, you want me to go first?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I will use 1 sword to attack. These guys
can
are
kill
1.
both, right? Using special range to hit 2 away. I can do the 2 away thing. Yes.
Oh, perfect.
But oh yeah, you're right. Because then I can. Hold on. No, just 1. Because I can only use this 2 range 1 ability once per turn, or once per round, or whatever.
But then you can move into the round of the other one. Or into the space of the other one.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, so I don't need to move from here. I range 1 for 2, and then I move here and range attack the other one.
Yep.
But someone still needs to get into space. I'm more worried about like getting to those objectives.
I'll move that way once I'm done here.
Not so much about killing the guys on them. I feel like we'll do that no matter what, but...
This symbol gives me a flaming sword, so that I'm going to use here to do a single attack here, which is enough, and generate a block. Then I will move with this die. So I will move here. I mean, I could use an energy. Oh, wait. After we have this, we get this.
Oh, yeah. And this goes on your, or mine, whatever.
Then I move. Now, I can just use an energy to move in there and take that one as well.
There's skellies, yeah. They, remember they crumble?
Oh, they're blues. Oh, so then I need to stay in the space. Then they don't clean up.
I mean, I don't think you care because they're not going to get us. Like,
Yeah,
just
you're
leave
right,
them. It's fine.
You're right. So do you want me? I can spend an energy and actually get rid of and collect that other one.
We are only around 2.
Maybe we wait.
But because these guys won't ready up, so they're not going to like fire you till next round, and that's fine. So like when we go back through to meet, like we can deal with them then, I guess.
I'm gonna stay in the space if I'm not going to do anything else.
Oh, okay.
And I'll keep them.
But what if you don't roll movement, and then we're like, oh crap, Mel, like who's going to get that other?
Then I'll dash, and then I'll spend energy if I don't roll movement.
But then you would take damage from.
No, because those guys are gonna stay.
Oh, that's right.
They're gonna stay crumbled with me in that space.
That's right. Your cool outfit.
Yeah.
All right, so what's happening?
They're gonna enemies are gonna react. Yeah, which hopefully it's not bad. Blue guys, they're
sleeping. Those ones are too far away. Okay, then the red guys, the guards around us can't move, but
this guy
he will move. Yeah.
Oh, there.
He doesn't move 2. He just moves 1.
Sorry. No, I don't know. I did that.
And then he'll disappear, which is great. Maybe he'll disappear.
Yes, he will because
he doesn't
move on his card.
That's correct. Okay. All right. So.
And we did get the 3 if you want to mark that off.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so I will do what we discussed. I'll use this 2 range attack off of range shot, 1, 2 range away, and snipe this guy. Then I will. What else am I doing? I can move. Let's go here, I guess. And then I will turn this focus into an arrow and fire in here. They have 1 melee, but it does not matter. And yeah, so the problem is we have 1. And let's say you go for that one. 1, 2. And then 3, 4. 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's like 6 points of movement we need still, but we do have 2 more rounds. Or technically, no, I don't think we use the portals. That'd be weird.
No, I think with dashing, we might be able to make it work.
Yeah, I just worry that if they remove some more tiles, but they shouldn't remove them next round, but like I worry we don't have enough move next round. So I'm debating spending energy right now, but I'll hold off. Okay, enemies.
Dogs are all dead. Blue guys, these guys are crumbled. These guys are too far. Red guys, this guy doesn't move. There's no other red guys.
And green guys were too far away.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Cleanup phase. Okay, it's reminding us to remove all the time token tiles.
Okay. So there's no longer a trap. I'll just move those off the screen.
Round 2 is ended. Combat match should be as shown as below.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Round 3. I got 2 arrows, a miss, and a focus.
This I can reroll from my ability.
Of course, I got no movement.
Same.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about.
But that's okay.
But I will dash.
I will dash.
And then I get this objective when I'm in there.
Yeah, you can go first.
Sure.
I don't know that matters.
Yeah, probably not. Is there nothing I can do here? Yeah. That sucks. We're the whole round we're just like not doing anything to get closer to each other. Because we need to meet back in the same zone and make the exit, right?
Yeah, I should have rolled the yellow die instead of the blue.
Yeah, that's rough.
Did you spend energy to move in there?
No, that was a dash.
Okay. That was dash.
But there's a recovery after this, right?
No.
Oh, there's not?
No.
Okay.
This is the second one. I think this is our second fight. Is that what you mean?
A rest phase? Sorry, is there a rest phase
No.
after this phase?
No.
Oh. So it's three
wait, yes,
combats,
this is-
a rest,
no,
three combats,
no.
a rest, three combats, a rest?
No, you are correct. You are
Yeah,
correct. You are correct.
I thought so. All right. Okay, so rest phase. Then I will spend energy because since I'm going to do it once per round, I'll go back there. And enemy reactions. Red guys.
Dead.
Okay. Blue guys.
Blue guys too far
They're
to do
sleeping.
anything.
And too far. Green guys. Too far. Okay, your turn.
I'm going to spend an energy to pick this up. And then that's it.
Yeah, we just need to move to the same zone, carrying all the objectives, and then exit A would be placed in our zone, and we're good. But
Which I think we can get because I can dash and then spend energy if I don't roll any move. But I won't roll my weapon because that doesn't have move on it. So
and then it's round 4 of 4.
these guys can clean up though. These guys will.
Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause
Ready.
they're not there.
Let's not roll that because I don't have.
Oh, I got 4 move. Oh man.
Oh, I got 3.
All we need is move, and it's there. Kind of.
Kind
I
of,
mean,
because there's now
these
enemies
guys,
in our
yeah,
space,
yeah.
and I didn't get any.
But as long as we make the exit not where they are and we're not within one range, we should be fine. But in reactions, they could move closer. But I can turn a focus into an arrow and then knock one out. So
You go first. Then.
yeah, sure. Yeah, so I'll use this focus and I'll just use it as an arrow off of quick draw. And then I'll move in. And then I'll use, how much move do you have? Oh, tons.
3.
Okay, so I'll use a focus and
Oh, I forgot to dash. Sorry.
so I'll use a, oh yeah, I probably forgot too. But I'll use a focus and one other die symbol, doesn't matter, to intimidate this other enemy to this space. And then I'm done.
Okay.
Enemy reactions.
Yep.
Doggos are Gonzo.
Yep.
Blue
Blue
guys.
guys, 1 range away. Oh, he'll hit for 1.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not close enough to take that.
Oh, I do have armor. Yeah, I'll block it with my armor that I've not used yet, and we're about to go to a rest, so that makes sense.
And then green, nothing. We're
Too far away.
far.
Okay, go ahead.
Alrighty, I'll spin a move, and I will get to you. And then now we have
So
A,
exit A is there.
and then we're.
End turn. So activate enemies.
Oh, this guy.
Oh yeah, he shoots in.
I'll
still.
take that. Oh, I have a block. No, I don't have a block. That's from last turn. I didn't clean up. I'll take it.
Okay, start clean up. So this we would just automatically teleport the exit, which is in our space. No, we don't want to play an extra round. Yes, we got the guys out of there. Yes, we combine the moon shards. Yes, we're leaving from exit A. Confirm. So recover 1 health, 1 energy. How much health you at?
I am
Full?
at 5.
5?
I'm shy 1.
Do we get any more of these golds?
No, they'll disappear too fast.
Okay. You're entitled to a reward for earning a total of 6 victory points.
Oh,
Select your reward. 117, 173.
I see a bow.
A drow hand crossbow to turn any die result into an arrow. Which I do need a weapon, and I've been kind of holding out till we found one that was free 99. Or a healing potion. Anytime, recover 2 health, then return the card. Ooh, that's tempting, but I feel like just another way to make anything into an arrow when we need to just be offensive. I think I get my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know potion is always, I know
know.
this is probably what I should take based on the way I'm playing, but I feel like just some more flexibility, get myself a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn those feet into range.
Yeah, when I
Like,
don't need
when
to
you don't
move.
need-
Yeah, I
yeah.
can turn one movement into a shot, which is awesome.
Yeah, so I'll take the other one and put that
yeah.
back. So 6 points, 6 victory points, and you get 1. Nice.
Loot collected. So yeah, it filled in both. As you complete one, it fills it in brown, which I just noticed. So technically, I guess we'll read the story and then we'll stop when it says start the rest phase, right?
Yeah, because then that's the rest phase, yeah.
Yeah, just so we're open to do like we talked, we want to do like a side quest maybe. Well, it depends on what time we have and what they give us, but it could be more interesting too. So the shifting parts of the labyrinth click into place. You find yourself on a raised platform above the void. Across the platform is a man wearing elaborate robes of red and gold. There is no way he can be here. There is no mistaking who this is. The Ilkral. He claps his hands together in a show of approval. Impressively done. I apologize for these theatrics, but I needed your attention for a moment. You are suspicious of me. You see me as a threat to your beloved homeland. Yet look around you. Have I not brought peace and order and prosperity to my people? The history of Kaan is century after century of bloodshed and hardship. My methods are sometimes unpleasant out of necessity, yet so are yours. Did you not turn the harbor of Esafir into a maelstrom of death and destruction? Hell yeah, we did. No doubt you will tell me you have a worthy purpose. I don't expect you to reveal your secret intent to me, but I know you must have some quest that has brought you here. Again, we are no different. I do only what I do because I wish to bring Kaan into glorious new age, an empire of eternal harmony. Do you defy him? Demand he free Naski? Or stay silent? I feel like we don't demand he frees Naski because, like, does he know who she is? I don't know if he captured her, right, and then made her work for him.
Yeah.
So he knows who she is, right? It's not like we're giving away. Because remember, like, they warned us, like, depending on what we say. But I know this is not, like, I don't think this is the person. They talked about, like, watch what you share and what information you say. Because it can be, yeah.
So is that the hint to stay silent here?
I think so. I'm going to say silent.
Okay, I'm good with that, based on the hints we've been given.
I'm only asking you to think it over. With a wave of his arm, the walls that surround you vanish, and you find yourself alone in the garden again. Only the Ilkral's voice lingers for a moment longer. Consider what I have said. Our paths shall cross again. Maybe you just appeared in front of us.
Oh.
At the end of the garden path, an old halfling stands next to an orc in alchemist robes, tracing the last gestures of a complicated counterspell. I do not take kindly to magic being cast inside my home. The nerve of this Ilkral. The halfling turns and gestures for you to follow him. Maybe this is the guy. Yeah, we stay silent when we talk to the Magpie. I just didn't know if there was some kind of illusion thing happening or like we were being tricked by this Magpie person. So like, you know, like maybe that wasn't really the Ilkral we were seeing, you know? So that's just the way I was kind of playing it, was like the next, like, where did this guy appear from? Is this like the guy like changing forms or something? But anyways.
I'm peeling off 32 from this one. I'm just going to do it here so I can try.
But the magpie is like a bird, right? Isn't that what a magpie is?
I don't know what a magpie is.
I think so.
It's a bird?
But yeah. Again, I'm not sure like what all this stuff is somewhat, so I kind of just like, and my reading comprehension is not the best, which I've stated in the past, especially when reading out loud. I sometimes don't like totally comprehend everything I'm reading. I'm just trying to like not get tripped up by all the pronunciations. Okay. So peel off sticker 32 from the Eclipse District map. Place your party token on location 32 on the Eclipse District map.
All right, done.
You find yourself in the Magpie's Court, a richly decorated chamber filled with shelves of parchment and neatly organized stacks of boxes. I have had eyes on you since you stepped into the caravansary. The information that the heroes from the primeval forests have arrived on Esafir on a secret mission fetched me a very good price. Nothing personal, you understand. It's just business. Speaking of business, tell me, what information do you seek? Do you ask about how to enter the Gatagan as Derelos bids you? Ask about the Analar Nexin as Blue Coffee bids you.
Oh my God, who do we trust here to ask for that information?
I mean, let's pull the chat. I think on this one, it's like, who do we want to...
Who do we want to follow here? Like, who do we want to gain information for?
So, Derelos or Blue Coffee, which is the cat's rap name.
Which is interesting because it's like, it's the cat that's saying Derelos is bad. Do we believe the cat?
Or is the Ilkral good and these guys are all bad? Like, who even knows?
I mean, for some weird
Nixie or Nasky is like really the final boss, and like the Ilkral is like really the like who we should be helping. But if you're watching live, feel free to vote on which one you think we should listen to, which button we're going to click. Should we ask about entering the Gatagan, as Derelos wants us to do, or do we want to enter the NLR Nexin, as Blue Coffee, the kitty, wanted us to do? Leonardo says, cat is cute. You believe cute things.
I don't think cats are cute.
Yeah, Mel's afraid of cats.
I don't like cats. But in this case...
you're afraid of cats.
I'm afraid of cats, yes. And in this case, I do not trust Derelos. Something weird has been about him, about how he's kind of just like pushing us off, go do this, and then come back to me. Oh, you're back already. Go do this. Like, I'm not ready for you. You know, something's weird about him.
All right, thank you for voting. I'm going to close the poll. Just do it quick here. Yeah, the cat,
Blue
100%.
Coffee. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to trust the cat.
The Magpie flinches. In the wrong circles, even asking that question can earn you a knife in the back, he says. If I had this information and shared it with you, I would be placing myself in grave danger.
Uh-oh.
Say Derelos wishes to know, or say Blue Coffee wishes to know, or bluff. Again, we're not supposed to tell this guy too much, right? Oh, man.
Oh, sorry, there was more text there for this one.
Oh, sorry. This text or all this text?
All that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to make a deal with you. I propose a trade of information. I tell you what you want to know, and you tell me something I wish to know. This interest in Nexin is not your own. Who are you aiding? Who wishes to know?
I think we lie. I think we bluff. Oh.
Choose a hero to take a hard persuasion test.
I'm a persuasion.
Well, then hard persuade. 3 dice.
Oh my god.
And remember, since you have the persuasion trait, one side on each of those dice could be a success for you. And you could spend 1 energy to reroll all of the dice once.
Okay, let's hope that it doesn't come down to that. Okay, I think I need to reroll all the dice once.
Sure.
Because we did not succeed. Come on, please, please. Yes, we got it. Yes.
Finally, succeed at something. Derelos, Minion says, Derelos just seemed like a standard manager in an office. Keeps stringing you on with the possibility of reward while giving you more jobs to do.
Yes, exactly.
We'll talk about your promotion later on in the year. And no, we're not replacing that guy you worked with we fired. You're just going to take all his work on with no extra pay. But we'll talk in the future. Just don't be worried if my door is locked and I avoid you at all costs. But yeah, anyways, carry on. So success. You recall a name that Derelos had mentioned, a canny spy who frequented the taverns of the Halleck district. You say the name and the Magpie nods and seems satisfied. You gain a trait point.
Yes.
Finally, the Magpie speaks. Very well, he says. I will tell you what you wish to know. He paces the room and pulls carefully chosen rolls of parchment from the shelves. The matter of Nexin is a delicate one. Of course, she is not the first NLR to be executed for overstepping her narrow bounds, yet there are dark whispers that surround her case. It is true that the Nexin was having clandestine meetings with in the Breeze Garden. Oh yes, I give you the names of those she met with. Yet her purpose was not amorous. Nexin doubted the motives of the Ilkral's activities in her homeland. There were old rumors of his plundering of the ruins of the fallen Bale Empire. Yet what concerned her were the stories of Ilkral's dealings with the Copper Dragons. Do you ask about the Copper Dragons or let him speak?
Let's ask about them.
The Copper Dragons are an ancient, wise, powerful tribe dedicated to the care and protection of the most dangerous artifacts of forgotten ages. Nexin was convinced that the Ilkral was hiding a terrible crime and had committed against the Copper Dragons, and that this has to do with his gaining of his immortality. What that crime may be, I do not know. That is all I can tell you. Take story card 15 from the unlock box, add to your story deck. Now, was there anything else you wish to know? We can ask to enter the Gagaden as Derelos bid you, or say that you are done. What do you want to do here?
Well, oh, cool.
Okay.
I feel like, do we ask? I mean, we should ask about it while we have the option.
The Magpie gives you a long, hard look. First Nexin and now the Gadagan. You are just begging for the Ilkral's attention, aren't you? I do not know how you can unseal the entrance to the Gadagan, but I do know who you must speak to. Perhaps once again we can have a mutual beneficial exchange of information. What I wish to know this time is simple. You are not the only one to do other people's bidding. You have traveled to Esafir all the way from the primeval forest on a purpose of your own. What is that purpose? Admit you came to the city to rescue Naski, bluff, or say that you are not ready to pay this price.
Do we think if we bluff, it's your role?
No, it's probably still persuasion.
And then it's up to you if you think what you think here.
No. It's also up to you, so...
I just don't think we admit. Because I don't think we were honest with him.
Hey, Brian. How's it
Hey. I would say bluff or say that we're not ready to pay the price, but I don't know what the price is other than rolling the dice. So maybe
Well,
we
say we're not
bluff
ready to
again?
pay the price of giving up some information. That's all it's saying.
Yeah, but it's like, could
Like,
we?
basically say, nah, we're good. We don't want the info. Or admit what we're doing.
I don't want
or
to
bluff.
admit for sure. Maybe bluff
Bluff.
again?
Choose a hero to take a hard persuasion test. Yeah, of course. It's going to do the same thing.
Okay. Can we get lucky a second time here? We're gonna...
You're not even rolling those symbols that you get for free, man.
I know.
It's only one on each die. You
We're
got it.
successful. Okay.
You say that you have journeyed to Esafir because you had learned the Elcrawl was sending an army to the forest, and you sought to stop it. Your experience has improved your abilities. One hero may select an available trait from the number decked cards 221 to 226 and permanently add it to their hero board.
Oh.
Which I think you should take it because I already have one.
221.
To 226.
Okay. I don't have 221, so it's probably
The one I have,
that one, yeah. Oops.
So you could gain the lore trait that's related to hobbits.
Okay.
You could gain insight.
Oh, we've been asked about that before.
This is the insight of the loading screen in the app. Persuasion.
I already have that one, so I don't.
And, I don't know about this guy. Friar Tuck over here. Agility. Oh, look at this guy. He's kicking birds as they're crapping on his little ledge here. He's, get off my ledge, bird. And perception, which I already have perception.
Okay, so I won't
built
take
in.
perception, and I won't take mine, which is persuasion. So I think
So
I'll
yeah, take one of those three. Which
I'm tempted to
I don't know
take
what they've kind of asked us so far. Agility.
insight. We've seen. We've
No.
never seen these two. I don't think.
I feel like this will come up when
Yeah.
a rock's rolling down a cave and we need to like dive out of the way to survive. No, I'm just joking.
Okay, maybe I'll take.
You do whatever you want.
I take insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
Okay. Throw those back in the box. So the Magpie considers for a moment. Very well, he says. I'll tell you what you wish to know. All entrances to the Gatagan are buried. The cult of death, who knew its secrets, has been persecuted for 100 years. Those who were not executed or did not flee to exile are in hiding. There is a priestess of death who goes by the name Sabria, a tiefling. She has made a name for herself as a singer in the taverns of Esafir. Yet, this is not her true identity.
Nobody's who they say they are in this game.
He retrieves a thick ledger, runs its fingers along the lines of a tiny script, and scribbles an address on a piece of parchment and hands it to you. Sabria will sing at this tavern 5 days from now. Take story card 16 from the unlock box and add it to your story deck. Very well, the Magpie says. Then I believe our business here is done. You find blue coffee waiting for you outside.
Well, that's kind of creepy.
Popular singer Sabria has a secret. She is a priestess of an outlawed cult to death. She is the key to entering the Gatagan.
Oh, she looks like death.
You repeat that Magpie told you about the next inn. This confirms his worst fears, Blue Coffee says, but we shall keep our end of the bargain. In 5 days, we will come to you again and lead you to Naski. You return to the inn of the Cloak and Dagger to find your way into the Gatagan. You need to locate Sabria, the priestess of death. The Magpie told you Sabria will be performing at a tavern 5 days from now. The choice of paths looms ahead. For now, you can rest and get to know the Eclipse District. Place your party token on location 30 on the Eclipse District. You can now explore the Shadow Bazaar during rest scenes. Peel off sticker 29 from the Eclipse District map. This is cool.
This is cool.
They're big stickers, man.
I know, they're huge stickers. Oh, I see more squiggles on there.
They're portals.
Oh, man.
Okay, Okay, so we're in the shopping zone. But that was 2 sessions we played basically. Story. We started Act 2. Story, combat, more story. And here's the rest scene. Again, we want to take our sweet ass time in the rest scene. I think this is a good place to save after 2 sessions in 1 session for us. So we're going to save it there. And also because Brian just showed up to stream, so awkwardly, I'm going to just sneak out the back door. Oh, Brian's here. Got to end the stream all of a sudden. But anyways, exit to main menu. And then, the next stream is in 2 days on Saturday. We're playing at 11 a.m. Eastern, 1-ish hour earlier than we usually play on a Saturday, I think. Sometimes we do it, but usually, and we might play again on Sunday, but that's still up in the air. We're still waiting on some details from some family to some engagement we have to go to. But if we find out it's later, we might play a bit on Sunday too. We'll see. But we will start with the rest scene in the next episode. So if you don't want to miss that episode, make sure you're subscribed, turn on notifications, or check the playlist down below. The next episode's already scheduled, so you can set a reminder on it so you don't miss it. Brian asks, what do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They're both Paris sites. All right, we can keep streaming if Brian's going to keep throwing jokes at us. I'm just checking.
Clever.
Are you in your own house? Why are you sneaking out? Yeah.
I know, right?
This is awkward. We have to find somewhere to go for an hour until Brian leaves. All right.
That was cool, though. Like, we were able to fight as cats.
Yeah, that may be my favorite little session we've had so far.
Which one did you like better, fighting as cats or the map slowly disappearing on us?
I just like the way they keep throwing new stuff. They slowly add, like, new little tokens to the maps to change it up. The portals, the traps, the time tokens now in there. The cat thing with the cat cards is kind of a funny little twist. But wasn't overly complicated. Like, it wasn't like, open up this unlock box. Here's a whole bunch of new rules you have to know and tokens to use and characters and all this stuff and totally change up the game completely. It was a fun little twist, and I like that with this game. They don't go too crazy with it, but it's enough to spice it up and also keep it short and keep the complexity pretty in check. And I like the way they kept they like had a scope with this game, and so far they've literally like kept it in that scope. And I think that's one of the reasons why people really like this game. It doesn't like, it's not bloated. Mm-hmm. It's like, it gives you that vibe of like, it's got a cool world, a cool theme. The stories aren't too long. The app helps you along. It's great. And then the combats don't overstay their welcome. They're nice and contained. They're little puzzles to solve. But it still gives you that feel like you're playing this epic campaign, dungeon crawler, story-filled game with lots of meaningful decisions in the combat and in the stories. Even if maybe there's not as much of that, but it still feels like that. And they do a great job with it. And this just shows that, like, back-to-back little combats, they could, like some games, they kind of make you play the same kind of stuff and it feels pretty like samey, and then maybe twist halfway through the game and change up the rest of the game. And there's like one kind of surprise twist, or some games will do like, very far and few between these little twists. But this game, like, they kind of, even when I think like we had those dead enemies and then they give us the cloak and I thought we were going to fight a dead enemy boss fight, and that didn't happen. It was different.
Yeah.
And in this we're cats, and then in the next combat, you think you might be the cats for like a couple combats and sessions in a row, and then they could like top it off with kind of like a cat boss thingy and make that like a whole act, but they don't. They're just like, here, play as a cat for now, and then boom, you're back to normal. You're in some weird other world. You're on a brand new map. Like, it didn't overstay its welcome. Obviously, they told us to keep the cats, so we might need to be cats to get back or something, but...
Yeah, like those portals are going to come in again that we need to go through, but...
It like twisted up good. And like one game that came up recently in discussion was Oathsworn. Mm-hmm. How like that game fell flat for me and it kept feeling very samey. Even though they would add in those little map twists and whatever, all of it felt very pointless and very meaningless. Everything you're doing in that game is so meaningless and very repetitive and very boring very quickly. But in this game, it is kind of doing the same stuff over and over again. But the twists are nice that it's like, it spices it up. And even though you're like, in Oathsworn very quickly, you found that like, no matter what you did in the story, like it didn't matter for the combat. They weren't connected in any way, really. It didn't do anything, right?
Right.
In this, the app, it could mean nothing, Like if we weren't playing on stream and people weren't telling us that yes, choices make changes, we don't know. But at least the app makes you think like what you're clicking is making a difference and changing the outcomes of things and keeping track of whether you're doing good or bad and changing the difficulty. But like there's a lot of choice and everything feels different and there's a lot of options. And it's like, it feels what you're doing in the story does make a difference what you're doing in the fights, even if it doesn't really. But it definitely, the hours we put into this feel more dense. And like one session of Oathsworn is like, was way too long for what you were doing. And in this, I feel like we're jamming 2 sessions into one, but I think the way they're so short and they feel epic, but they're so like not heavy and not long. It's just like very clever and very well done. It's like, I'm really enjoying this game. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like the burnout on other campaign games. And like, we just came off Frosthaven, you know, after playing that for 3, 7 years, 8 years. I don't know how long we were playing that for. But this gives me more of like the way after all is said and done, I've become like a lover of like the campaign size of like Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. I want more like that, where it's not so long and I want it to feel, everything feels different and epic and there's some twists. And like, that's kind of how Jaws of the Lion felt. It had some twists and changes and like, it wasn't too long. That's the way I think Gloomhaven should always be, is that long, in my opinion. And this kind of campaign is like, it's not a huge box, but there's tons going on in it. And again, we're not even halfway through the game, but still, like, we know we're coming on to the halfway point. And I don't think it's going to overstay its welcome yet. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Like, my thoughts might change as we go further. But maybe it's just where we're at in like the games that we played and what we've come off and like where I'm at in my like tabletop gaming hobby journey. This is what I need, is like quick setup, doesn't take too long. I'm not buried in story for like an hour and then buried in gameplay for 3 hours. And then like setup of a map and cleanup is like another hour. Like, I love this. I love this like approachable. I'm like all in. I hope their next one is like they make an awesome expansion campaign, whatever they're doing next year on their crowdfunding. Like, I am heavily interested so far.
And I agree with you, because this game, as we've said in previous streams, it really feels like it's taken everything we love about games and put it into one and took out all the bloat and all the extra stuff. And when you were speaking, one thing that I thought about is even the fights that we've gone through, and I don't remember exactly all of them, but we're going through a fight, right? Makes sense. It's all the same. Like, we're trying to do the same things. We're moving, we're attacking. But the way they've set up each fight feels so thematically interesting, right? Like, cool. Okay, we're in this alley. We need to fight off these thugs. Okay, now we need to rescue this girl. So we got to go get her and bring her back. And now we're fighting as cats and we're trying to find the right portal. And it's like, we're doing the same things, but it feels like it makes sense of why we're doing it. I don't know. And the choices for me, I feel like they do matter, or they seem like they matter. And they make sense with the storyline. We got to remember like all these different people and who are we working with, who are we not. And one cool thing that just kind of happened right now and that we just had happen was like, we're getting rewarded with items and things randomly, which gives you that like dopamine hit of like, oh my God, I got something new. Let's, keep going because I'm excited to try this new weapon, or I now have this new keyword. So it gives you those little dopamine hits as you're playing. And
another cool thing is the whole idea. It's exactly the way I thought it would be with the like Sword and Sorcery, the second act or campaign or whatever, Sword and Sorcery. The way they introduced that whole town phase.
Yes.
But it wasn't after every scenario. It was like you played a bunch and then you finally got there and then you had some time tokens. You had to make some decisions and the story was integrated into it and stuff. And I thought that was so cool. Such a cool add-on. It wasn't so complex or anything, but it like definitely spiced it up enough. This gives me that same vibe, the way they don't always make you go to a rest phase right after. So you're not like, have some nice story, have your nice combat, and then you sit there for another hour like, how do we fiddle in a town or crafting and all this stuff? It's like, it just doesn't overstay its welcome. And I like the way the resting is like, can be its own session because it has little side quests involved if you want and stuff like that. I don't know. It's very like the flow. I don't know. What they've done here is nice. And like, we're still doing 2 sessions in one almost every time we play, so we're making it longer than it needs to be. But like, we've only been playing for like 2 hours. I probably could go for more, but it's like, I feel like stopping it. And I love that it's flexible. I could stop after like the 1-ish hour. I could stop after 2 hours. If you're just leaving it on the table, you can stop whenever you want. But If you're packing it up, like now's a good time to stop, but we could stay here for another hour and go through skills, do a side quest, whatever, some more story, pack it up again. Like, I just love the way it's so flexible for whatever your group wants to do or whatever you want to do, whatever the mood's in. Like, if I just want to, like, on a Saturday play for like 3-4 sessions together in one,
Like you have all day.
you could just do it.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Like, it's so neat. Like, I don't know. I love, man, they like did a good job. Like, yeah, everything is here for a purpose. It's not one of those games that just adds in a ton of mechanics and other things and like just to like add a whole list on a crowdfunding page to say our game has all of this. It's like everything that's put in here is very meaningful and very purposeful and like put together in like very streamlined package. And it's like their first, like, I'm sure we're playing a first printing, right?
I think so. I don't know.
And it's like everything's so clean, like, and they're updating the app like as we were playing it. Like, they updated stuff before we played. Like, I don't know. They're on it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's definitely a very, very well done game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played anything from Mighty Boards before, but now like they're on my radars. Like, I'm paying attention. Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Yeah, it's definitely really fun. And it's one of these kind of games that I just want to keep playing, right? So it's like, okay, when is our next session? Because I'm excited to
2 days.
play some more. So.
And to answer Leonardo's question says, what do you think about the difficulty so far? So I was thinking about this earlier today, actually, about the way you can put it on easy mode. There's a hardcore mode I saw in the rule book that you can use. I never read it because I'm like, I don't want to go to hardcore. So one thing when we're streaming it, we always try to play on like a standard difficulty of games, but we will lower the difficulty to like we kind of house rule difficulty in some games we play, or we put it on easy. And the reason why is because when we're streaming, we just want to kind of keep the campaign going and make like episodes that keep going, and we don't have to replay things to make like, you know, so we're always producing new content for people to follow along with, and it's interesting. It's okay to fail every now and then and replay something here and there, but like if it's constantly we're just banging into a wall, I don't want to keep playing the same scenario over again on stream. I don't mind off stream to do that, but really sitting down and making the same play over and over again is kind of boring. So we'll lower the difficulty sometimes just to keep the play going so we can get as far as we can in a game and just have a good adventure, you know? This leaving on the normal difficulty has felt like a challenge. Could be more of a challenge on us, but again, if it does feel easy, and sometimes it does, we come out sometimes with all the treasure, we come out with all the tokens, we kill all the enemies, we have extra time, we're fine. Some scenarios not so. Some scenarios were like, I almost just died in one. So
and we left a lot of gold on the table in that last one.
And some of them we left a lot of gold on the table. So it can be difficult in some of them, and which is fine. And they did say some scenarios you just have to make the choice of not doing the objective and try to just go for the gold and whatever, depending on your situation. And some are more important to win, but that's up to you to decide and figure out, which I love. But I know even if it does start to feel easy, in some of the scenarios we feel easy walking out of it, I do also know that this game is not the most complex. It is obviously targeted at not the most hardcore of dungeon crawling, cooperative fantasy board gamer, okay? We've played games that are targeted at the most hardcore of board gamer. We take those very seriously, and we've definitely developed some skills playing games like this over the last decade plus and doing them on the internet live for you guys. So like we have help with people teaching us new strategies. Sometimes we just gain experience in other games we don't play on stream, and then we bring those into the games we play. So like we've gotten pretty good at cooperating in like gaming games and like understanding the rules and the mechanics and, you know, the confines of the puzzle that they put us in. And we usually can kind of figure it out and understand what they're going for and try to get out of it as long as it's clearly presented. But so we understand we might be like making the game look easier. Hopefully not. But I feel like if we are, that's totally fine. I just want to keep it moving forward to make a nice campaign playthrough. So if the game looks too easy, there's a hardcore mode. And again, it might be a different difficulty whether you're playing 1 player, 3 player, 4 player, whatever. But the difficulty seems fine. Some are more challenging than others. But I do think we've done a good job of picking our skills and being efficient. And yeah, Mel helping me see things I'm not seeing, and I'm helping Mel see things she's not seeing. And we kind of work it out. And we're allowed to talk openly about it. We are kind of making it easier for ourselves, though, because we are rolling our dice for everyone to see, and we can see the faces, right? We're supposed to keep them hidden behind a screen, remember? So Mel's not supposed to know what I have on my dice, and I'm not supposed to say what are on my dice. I'm supposed to just say, I can probably move and take care of that guy and whatever, right?
Yeah.
So we are making it easier. We know we're making it easier by doing it open like that, but that's just the way we're going to play on stream so that everyone can follow along, right?
Yeah.
But just remember that we're supposed to be playing with the dice hidden behind a screen so that we each don't have perfect information. And again, you can still play that way and put it on easy mode if you want to play true to the rules that way. But that's up to you guys how you want to play your game. This is how we're going to play our game because we're doing it on stream. So, but difficulty seems fine. But yeah.
Yeah, there's some scenarios where we feel like we've come out by the skin of our teeth, and then other scenarios that maybe we're like, oh, we didn't lose any health that scenario.
But I wonder if those ones that come out with the skin of our teeth we're supposed to lose. And then the ones that we crush is like, we're supposed to just win, you know?
Yeah.
If we were playing with our dice hidden, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
That's where I feel about it. Or that's where I'm at. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We're going to get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you again on the weekend. If you're following along live, if you're watching this well in the future, just check the playlist that I've included in the video description, where you'll find all the other episodes. Either way, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.